video, and today I'm going to talk about real estate. With all this COVID-19 going around, people have a lot of questions that where the real estate is going, and I'm going to discuss some numbers which is going to give you good clarity as to what the market is performing, which can help you make a decision whether you want to sell or buy. So I'm just going to dive right into it. So let's get started. I'm going to tell you the actual transactions that occurred in 2019 versus 2020. All right, so keeping that in mind, remember March 2019 and 2020 TREB MLS system statistics, day 1 through 14 compared to days 15 through 31st. Okay, so let's talk about March 2020 from 1st to 14th March, which states their number of sales that have occurred in 2020, 4,643 sales. That's how many transactions have occurred from March 1st to March 14th in 2020. Okay, new listings that have come in those 14 days are 7,756 listings. Average pricing $931,788. That's the average price of these 2 weeks. Then right after post-COVID, which is March 15 to 31st 2020, the number of sales that have occurred is 3,369. So in last 2 weeks of March, the number of transactions that have occurred are 3,369, and new listings that have come are 6,668. Also, keep in mind, the average price that I just quoted you, those first 2 weeks, after those 2 weeks, the average price has come down to $862,563. Okay, so remember, first 2 weeks of March in 2020, the average price was $931,000. Last 2 weeks of March 2020, because of COVID-19, $862,000. So those are very good stats that you can compare, or now that you do have that information, you can make your decisions based on that. Now, a very important thing that I want to tell you, March 2019, now keep that in mind, first 2 weeks of March 2019, the number of sales that happened were 3,124. How many? 3,124. That's 3,124 sales that have occurred in first 2 weeks of March 2019. The reason I said that 3 times because I'm going somewhere with that. The new listing that I come out in those 2 weeks were 5,834. Okay, average price was $797,000. All right, so remember the average pricing. This March 2020 March, first 2 weeks, average price was $931, and March 2019 first 2 weeks, average price was $797. So do you guys see the difference in the averaging price? Now, some of you might be thinking, well, did the price drop? The answer is yes, the price did drop. However, the prices are 10% still up as compared to last March of 2 weeks. So last March, 2 weeks average pricing was $780,000, and as you can see now, this March last 2 weeks pricing is $862,000, which is roughly about year over year or percentage change. You're talking about in the last 2 weeks of March compared to year, you're looking at 10% increase. That's during COVID-19. If you take the first 2 weeks of March 2020 and compare it with last March of 2 weeks 2019, your average increase in the price was 16.8%. And again, those are Toronto listed board numbers. I thought I'd just make a video about it and post it out there for you. Hopefully that is going to help you guys out in making your decisions. If you have any further questions, contact me if you wish to. My details are all on my channel, and if you have any more questions or suggestions that you want me to make a video about, I can do that. So okay, all right guys, have a great one and enjoy your day.